thanks be to God, in Limerick anyway, success is there now because there's 25 miles of this in Limerick. Limerick County Council have sourced about €1.5 million in funds for it, including a bit of walking now, which got 300,000 there before Christmas. And ourselves, we sourced through our own money and through state agencies another $500,000 or so. So there's 2 million gone into this, but the trail is unfinished until the Kerry half is done. So it's like somebody with 2 lungs. Like, you know, one is operating and the other is kind of idle at present.
Somebody's trying it.
That's probably. And I want to begin by warmly welcoming you here all to West Limerick this morning for the opening of what is an important recreational facility, one that will undoubtedly reap significant health, social and economic benefits for the wider community. Minister, we are very happy that you accepted our invitation to perform today's official opening. This project involves the extension of an additional 3 kilometres from Abbeyfeale town to the Kerry County border of the Southern Trail, which runs along the old Limerick to Tralee railway line. Thank you, Cathaoirleach. I now call on Liam O'Mahony, Chairperson of the Great Southern Trail, to address you.
We're delighted, Minister, that you have honoured us by being here today. You're the 5th Minister to set foot on the Great Southern Trail, but you're the 1st Minister for Transport to do so. And of course your other briefs include tourism and sport. Both Great Southern Trail would never have happened, we'd never be here today, but for the ordinary people. So this is basically a public partnership. The ordinary public rescued this project almost 25 years ago. In the beginning, for those who might be aware of it, this was a visionary project by Shannon Development back in 1988, basically a generation ago.
Thank you very much for inviting me to be here and to give me the privilege of opening this section of the Great Southern Trail. It's wonderful to think that 50 years ago the last regular passenger train made its final journey along this route, but we have with us today one of the staff members one of the last surviving staff member in fact, who worked on that route, and it was a pleasure for me to meet him earlier. And of course today we're reopening the route to another sustainable means of transport, cycling, running and walking. Sincerely congratulate Great Southern Trail Limited on that achievement. I also at this stage want to thank the local community for their engagement in the development of the trail. And the benefits of these trails are really there for everyone to see, and it's hoped that it'll encourage further trails and further development across the country. The completion of the Abbeyfeale to the Kerry County boundary section of the trail will ensure that all of the main settlements in West Limerick are linked to the dedicated cycleway and walkway.
So we've just a bit of ribbon here, Minister.
James Collins.
James has land on either side of us.
My name is James Collins.
Local man back here.
Doesn't cost too much disruption.
No, none whatsoever. Because it was idle life for a long time. It was good for nothing. And at least later there's something made out of it now.
Any special way of doing it, or?
No, whatever way you want.
This way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Hey!
Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, we have to have the battery one. Not the battery. Why not?
Can I just say, when I was appointed as Minister for Tourism in 2016, by Enda Kenny at the time, I met with Con Murray, Pat Daly, Gordon Daly, a number of others from Limerick City and County Council at the time. Ben Noonan was involved latterly then as well, and I unapologetically said at the time how Limerick City and County Council could exploit the Department of Tourism to see how we could invest in a number of projects in Limerick at the time through my office with Feale to Ireland, and this was one of the ones that Limerick City and County Council decided that they were going to put in place an initiative and a strategy to put for the first time a cross-county greenway idea from Montpellier above in the Shannon to the Kerry Border, and today we have the first half of it. So the second half of it, Garden and Ben, still has to be done from Varadkar to Montpellier, so best of luck with that, and I have every confidence in you. But the government weren't found wanting, as what Niall Collins is just after saying, in terms of the money for the first half, and they won't be found wanting for the money for the second half either, because
we've done that. A moment in history. The turns at the steels and the winding paths.
Why stopping her?
Are we meant to be posing for the picture, or?
You're all very welcome to the official opening of the Greenway this morning. It's a very special and historic day for Listowel and the surrounding area.
Look, it's a real honour to be here this morning for what is a truly historic day for Listowel, North Kerry and our entire county. I want to warmly welcome Minister Hildegard Naughton to Kerry today and to thank you for joining us on this really special occasion. It is also, of course, a wonderful achievement today to have this Greenway join up with the Limerick Greenway and essentially extending the route from Varadkar right through to Listowel. The great attraction of greenways like this one is that it offers users the chance to walk or cycle along the routes which have no passing traffic, and this ensures that everyone can enjoy leisure time in a safe environment. I have no doubt that this amenity will prove to be one of the most popular in the county, and that as we market and promote the route over the coming months, it will also, and actually has already started, attracting visitors from outside our county and our country. In this instance, I want to acknowledge the assistance of the North Kerry Abandoned Railway Committee, including Din Stack, John O'Connor, Monty Falvey, John Maloney and John Fitzmaurice, whose ambition from the beginning was to ensure the development of this project to the highest possible standard, and I want to thank you very much for that. I also see Liam O'Mahony hiding behind there in the red and grey jacket, and it would be wrong of me not to acknowledge you being here today and thank you for your dedication and your support over the years along with your group. Thank you. I want to thank the Minister. He definitely deserves it.
Thank you, Councillor Thornton. The next speaker is the Chief Executive of Kerry County Council, Moira Murrell.
The important thing as well today is that we're not coming here just with this piece of a greenway. Shortly we're opening the Tralee Fenit line, and the next plans on the Kerry side are to connect this to the Tralee Fenit line and beyond, and certainly on the Limerick side there are great plans there to extend the Greenway as well. So you can see this is really offering great opportunity to us, and that's why this morning is so very important here in Listowel.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
you.